Welcome back to San Diego. Right now we're trying to get a new species into the park as our goal. We've got this one big enclosure with everything so far, which seems like it's working out, but we need to look at it more when territories have overlapped more and make sure everything is still good. I was thinking we should probably look at some research options here. Try to get a bunch of like discount research stuff done before I forget where we're going. Done before we actually start like doing too much else. So if we go to we have enclosures, hatchery upgrades 1. Probably infrastructure. Yeah, so science center extraction capacity, expedition center improve yield. We can do that. Then we'll get improved yield right away, which will get us more stuff to make up for some stuff. Yes, I did say that, and it makes sense. Don't question it. We could also then look at cost upgrades too right away. 200. Don't know what the cost there is, but this is easy enough to do. Unable to research because we have staff busy. Well, we're doing an expedition already. I forgot that we were doing an expedition already. Well, that's fine. That's just one without yield. When they get back, then we'll do that research. The lack of amenities. We saw that notification before. I think it's just telling us about this little red branch down here. Yeah, well maybe specifically that is rather poor. I'm not gonna worry about that too much yet. Because this will change significantly when we get other dinosaurs in these areas here. Now I'm thinking we'll put the raptors in here. That way they're close to the response facilities and we're easily able to respond to any threat they might offer. And then over here, we'll have more of an herbivore enclosure. It also looks like this is bigger, which will also work to the advantage of that. Okay, the Jeep is in your scanning. Let's take a quick peek at what everybody looks like. So these guys are all good. Copies are all good. Yeah, so far everything is still good in here. If I remember correctly, the only one with cohabitation is the Pachycephalosaurus. Because everything else was happy with each other. Actually, no, the paras will have cohabitation too because they only like the sauropods. Yeah, so the paras overlapping are something big we're going to have to keep an eye on. But it looks to me like they're about equivalent to the Pachycephalosaurs. Oh, this Jeep's going to die if we don't get it out of here. Oh, it's going. It's on its own. It's gone. It's gone! Oh, narrow escape there, my dude. Yeah, go repair. Holy crap, guy. Alright. So yeah, I think we'll need to move the compies out of here if we're going to put Gallimimus in here for a game trail enclosure. Just all the game trail species together. That's a lot of expeditions. We can wait and get the upgrade. Be a little bit more efficient then. Might as well. We're not going to be able to do any other digs anyway while we're doing research. Wrong tab. Yeah, so let's go here. Let's knock this out. That is a 5er. Cheaper research. I think it's worth tossing cheaper research in here even though they can't actually really contribute to it. We'll toss you in here and then we'll rest you afterwards. Oh, and there's our locked areas. These weren't marked on the JP map. They are marked on San Diego, which is interesting. Maybe because the JP map, it unlocked in mission progression. These might be research options specifically, so maybe that's why they're sectioned off. Another thing I was thinking, this looks really artificial. I was thinking about trying to make this border a little bit more of a natural looking transition here for the sand. As long as the copies don't get pissed, of course. Yeah, they got plenty of sand. That might look a little bit more natural, marginally so, but enough to make me happier. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Just the feathering around the transition point where it goes into like the beach sand. Lack of space. Are we on path capacity? Oh, we are bumping up over path capacity here sometimes. We don't have better paths yet, do we? No. Well, we'll need thicker paths soon, too, then. It's probably when the Rexes are in view that the capacity gets really poor. Oh, is our research done? That was quick. Improved yield on you. Science Center, you get... Yeah, extraction capacity. And what else do we get from that? I forget. Wrong one again. This is infrastructure. Response facility scanner, staff center task time. Let's grab this. We can't. We can do staff improvements. Let's do that. Staff improvements, and then we'll get the other one too. You need to be rested. So, what is our income looking like here overall? Profit per minute is 23,000 only, which is highly dependent upon if the Rexes are in view. It'd probably be a good idea to add some enclosures or some viewing vents to the back of the enclosures here so they can see through here. That's something we can worry about later. We don't need to really worry about that right now. Okay, copies are sticking over by their sand, which makes sense, and the paras are sticking over here where they have food. So this enclosure might actually be interestingly stable, simply because of that. The Rexes are again destroying my Jeep. I feel like you should leave, dude. I feel like you need to get out of here. Alright. Run? You should go. You need to go, dude! Oh, you're not gonna make it. Oh, he's coming for you. Drive, you son of a bitch, go! Get out of there! Don't wait for the gate to open, just go! He's having a hell of a time with this enclosure. We're not doing well. Oh boy. Alright, well. There's a research. Let's get staff center speed. Should have done that before. Yeah, we forgot to do also a response upgrade. This will reduce scan time, which will probably help with the issues with the racks. They'll spend less time sitting there. Alright, so now we can train. You definitely need logistics, for sure. So that'll take care... That'll make that more useful. There's 5. We needed like 9, I think. We'll get them 3 going like that. No, we're gonna get staff center costs. Maybe we should have done that. Yeah, versus efficiency. Might have boned that one there. It's only a $75,000 loss. Decrease scientist rest and training cost by 10% versus rest time by 10%. Yeah, training cost is better there, I think, for sure. Alright, and we can take a look at our fossils now. We've expanded this bay. Trike. Don't have the staff for it. Which tracks. So we're gonna want a trike enclosure, which is gonna be in here. Oh yeah, the hotel gives visibility, which is interesting. So we should put the viewing center over here. Viewing gallery. Might make sense to skew it all the way over here, because then we can get the raptors in here and have visibility on the raptors. And then we can look at putting viewing gallery down there to cover the rest of that enclosure. It doesn't really negatively affect the amount of this enclosure we can see. Where do we have to try and replicate the spacing decently. Yeah, it'll be easier to replicate the spacing though once the viewing gallery's in, I imagine. Okay, so we'll start with the viewing gallery to lay out the enclosure for the trike. That goes like that. Now let's start. We can actually get the spacing pretty good in this direction, at least if we do this. Because we can just do that. And then we can... That looks pretty good. Oh, it actually snaps there. That's really nice. Wasn't expecting that to snap there. Okay, and the next research I want to do is paths, I think, already. Because it seems like an easy way to improve income. I think... It's not quite right. Not quite right. Perfect. Ish. Kind of perfect. So this one, it kind of angles in pretty steep. Maybe like this? I think that's pretty good. Then we're going to do this one a little different. This one's just going to try and achieve the line up here. Let's go from the other direction. We might be able to do that pretty good. I don't know. Lining this back part up right is kind of dodgy because we're coming in at an arc. But then the angle becomes weird. Let's do this part first, even though I said I wasn't gonna. That is not straight. Why is that not straight? Because this is not straight, actually. Alright, well, we're just gotta let that run. We gotta replace this in here. Yeah. Yeah, it's very almost straight. That looks perfect. Okay. Alright, let's let that build. And then we'll look at the fence some more. I think we'll need to move this. This should be slightly different. Just looking at kind of the size of the fence gap on the other side, I think it should be like that. You are going to be basically as small as you can get. It's still not straight, and I don't know why. It very much upsets me. We'll see how this looks. No, that's curving away. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why is the viewing vent not working out properly? We could start in the corner. Actually, these are subtly... Looks like these are subtly misshapen, too. Path is definitely closer to that side than it is to this side. That sucks. This is pretty straight up here. Okay, so if we do that, it overlaps just about the edge. That overlaps just about the edge. That is a little short. And that is, like, awfully short. Awkward and weird. Awkward and weird. Why are you being so weird, fence? So, if we put this in, that is too far away. That is too close. That is pretty close to dang correct. Oh, but it always shifts. It, like, I can't keep the position correct. We're right about there. And then that's too far down that way. See, that's about perfect there. We want to be right kind of here, where that shadow is, kind of. A little bit more up here, about there. This is, I'm being very finicky here, which is questionable. If we can get an initial straight piece in, then we can just align with it. Actually, the shadow there is perfect. And we'll just extend this down further, and then we'll just snap to this if we can make it work. It doesn't like it. It's very unhappy with me. Very much unhappy with me. Okay, let's try and guess. We can see where the line is. It shouldn't be that hard to do. Unless it snaps to it whenever I'm nearby. God damn it, you guys. Okay, there's a way to cheat this. Right? We do this, we do that, and then we do this. Right? And then we can go here, and we can just cheat to that intersection point, and it'll work. And then we just have to replace the path. There. Okay. So that corner's good. That whole segment there looks good. Next, we got to fix this. Because this whole side is weird. And then how the spacing here looks pretty good. I kind of wish these pens were just like built. Yeah, the spacing there looks pretty good. Stop going inside. Why would you, why? Stop trying to go inside. Let me space the fucking, god damn it, game. Just work with me. I think the spacing's pretty good. If we stretch it across the path, yeah. The spacing with the center pillar works pretty good. I think this side is fine. So once we get it straight over here, based upon that, why don't we do the same trick we did here for a starting segment? No, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Because it's curved. It's not straight in this section anyway. Excuse me, what? Thank you. Weird that it didn't click down there initially. So same deal, right? We just pick a spot about like that. Almost perfect, just a little further north. North? Actually don't know what the orientation of this map is right now. That's pretty dang close. Actually, it should be deeper into the path. Anyway. So that's pretty decent. Now, we can't cheat with the shadows here. So this one we have to eyeball. But if we do that, we can see where it goes, and it looks pretty okay. That looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, see, this corner piece looked about right. So when it snaps there, it seems fine. Well, that took way too much work to get that to work in a way that didn't look like dog shit. I don't know why that was not quite aligning on the grid when we snapped. That looks all right there to me. I kind of wish there was like some more ways to like straighten out fences to really get them to like link up the way you expect them to. But I'm pretty happy with how this worked out in the end. It's not bad. All right, so the research is done. Let's see if we can do another one. The last research piece we want to do here before we really start building out the park, which is... Oh, I did it. I just did it. I'm dumb. Yeah, because I had to do staff research, upgrade, and then do the other one. So I did do the thing. Decrease construction costs globally by 20%, or decrease science hiring fees and salaries by 10%. But that cost $1 million. I think we'll do construction. Even though we just built the trike paddock before we had this, which was pointless, maybe. We still got a lot of building to do here. And it's less of an upfront cost. The salaries, I have a feeling the salary is probably actually the right call over the long run, but we're not gonna worry about it. What do we have here? Storm defense, additional MVU. Ooh, additional MVU might be kind of decent. We're not gonna push for those right now. I think that's all the research we really want to do. Give me center cost here. Didn't even see what the cost there was, which was maybe a relevant consideration. What else do we get from that? Control center, staff center. Okay, that is all just the cost things. We need paths. Y path. Cheaper research. Yeah, 2 of you. Oh, we should see if that actually stacked. If the cheaper research actually stacked there, that would have been good. Alright. For science. We're not doing well on science there, actually. Or genetics or whatever. So we need some genetics training. Yeah, we'll give you genetics. We're going to leave Sawyer, whatever, here untrained until we need to. That way we can use him to make up whatever is missing on something. And we have Expedition ready too, if we can send that out. Struth on 3, Dilo, Para, Struth. Not enamored with any of those options. What do we got over here? We got Raptor. These are all 5s. Yeah, we can't do it with just what we have. Okay. Well, there's that. We can start work on the Triceratops enclosure. Let's do a big lake. And then let's take some pieces out of it so it's not so symmetrical and weird looking. There. And then I want to do a tiny little island in the middle for fun. Perfect. Nice little donut lake there for that one. Right, fossils are done. New viable genome trike. We should be able to go do an expedition then. There's wide path done as well. We'll probably have to do some rests, actually. Cheaper expedition. We'll send you. Oh, you're. Oh yeah, we need 3. It's rather unfortunate how many people that takes right now. Yeah, they'll be rested when they get back. All right, well, that's where we're at there. All right, wide path. Place on. We'll replace the main branch here with wide paths. Initially, we'll expand from there as needed, I think. Well, we probably should have it over here in this section too. So why don't we just do in both directions so it matches? All right. And where does that leave us in terms of our path capacity? It is good, but it is not that good actually. Let's do some more. We'll go all the way around this first set of enclosures here. Oh, I guess we'll do it all the way to that branch because it doesn't actually like line itself up right. Exactly. All right, and it looks like we're gonna do it all the way over to the other entryway of the. Oh man, it comes around. It's not consistent on the 2 sides. That bothers me deeply. All right, well let's just do the whole goddamn thing then. Whatever. We'll just do the whole park. Why not? We don't need to do our little service areas at least right away. Okay. That should be like everything. Now our capacity should be really good. Yeah, not really? Maybe it must actually matter where they're going. So adding paths arbitrarily throughout your park doesn't affect this. It's only where the density is. So what we need to do is spread them out through the park by getting them going other places too then. Either that or it doesn't update dynamically. We have to like run for a second maybe. Yeah, okay, we had to let it run for a second. Their path capacity is higher. Alright. Stegosaurids has just become available. Did our fossils finish? No. Why did Stegosauruses and why did those unlock? I don't suppose we can see the requirements, can we? Oh, was it star rating? Oh, we just hit 2 stars. Ah. We did just hit 2 stars randomly. I'm not sure why that suddenly worked out. We do need to configure these a little bit differently. We need a little bit of green. Or I mean a little bit of yellow. I can't see colors apparently. I'm gonna do a sunglasses stand because the orange here I think is tied to the carnivores, and so that might spike sometimes. In fact, yeah, this one needs more orange as well. We have like maybe more. Well, we need all that green. We'll do yellow. Wait, no, just kidding. We'll do a selfie spot. Yeah, that just kind of has to be what it is. We have no better options. I think it is more important to have the needs met than to have less modules. Accommodation rating is mere 53%. Oops, wrong hotel. Small hotel, just stick it. We got to turn on snap turn again, because snap turn did mostly work for the park. Might be slightly offset there. It's a little hard to tell with these hotels. It might be pretty good. Restroom rating's good. Okay. We're actually doing pretty good on income, so Trike might easily make that. A lot of stuff. Get you going there. Staff center. Rest. Rest. I wonder if pushing them into the red is bad. I really don't know. Dinosaurs, how are you doing? Pairs are still sticking to themselves over here mostly. So it seems like everything's pretty good. This enclosure does seem pretty stable. Nice, park's doing well. We might have to adjust these shops again now that the hotel's in here. The second hotel. Accommodation rating 91%. These are actually nicely lined up. We'll call that good. Does this affect this? No. Just the guests are unhappy with us not being not meeting the requirements. Lovely little compies. Alright. Trike DNA will pop here in a second. $94, we have enough to finish it. But then we have a bunch of open gaps. Let's do an expedition for some Velociraptor to cover the difference. That's probably what we'll end up adding next anyway. That's expensive. We have our expedition person. There we go. Lack of space again, really? Let's do this one. This one's cheaper. Cheaper expeditions. We don't have a hatchery. Oh, we need a hatchery. Where are we going to put that? Oh shit, we don't even have hatchery research done. Okay, well there we go. Knock out that hatchery real quick. We'll stick it back in here somewhere. Maybe back over off this. Which means no hatchery animations, unfortunately. Yeah, why is the path like slightly crooked that's coming out there? That's really... Oh no, that's not the path. That's connected to power. That's why. That's why. We could tuck this like right in here around the edge, it looks like. Oh, we're using the thick path. Well, whatever. Now we just might as well replace everything with thick paths for consistency's sake. Otherwise, it's going to bother me that there's a thick path back there, and we could just replace it, but then that also feels like we're inconsistent, replacing one route with thick, or replacing that back to small. None of that feels good to me. Alright, there's the hatchery. Let's smooth this out a little bit real quick. Alright. And there is our raptor DNA. So this will finish up. Oops, these are already stuff. But finish up trike. Throw some raptor in. Throw some money in. Wait, what's missing here? Oh, the other trike was not selected. Okay, you're in there. Then you just throw in 40 or 40. They're the same. There you go. Yeah, that's a good place to tuck the hatchery. We might even be able to fit a little pen in the front if we wanted to. Yeah, technically I think we could. We're not gonna, but you know, we could. Should we? You know what? We probably should, just as a safety measure, in case I ever accidentally click the release button instead of the airlift button. Oh, it's going to be really fiddly getting it in here, though. Oh, especially because that snap right there. Okay, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Rex, stop attacking my vehicle. That is not going to work. Damn it! Oh, man, we're wasting so much time, effort, and money on this. For no reason. There we go. We did it. There. Just as a little safety measure to make sure we don't lose anything. Okay, so trikes are done. Fossils are done here. Yeah. Alright, what are we dealing with? Trike 93. We'll push for long-lived, especially because this is an early addition to the park, and trikes are pretty decent. Alright. Well, positive influence, cheaper research. I don't have the frickin' scientists to do this. Oh, gross. We're gonna need... Our scientists kind of suck, honestly. We need to figure out if that research thing stacks, and if it doesn't, probably just toss one of them. Probably plumber goes, if that's the case. So we need a good geneticist. Three, increase unrest. 3, increase skills. 6, increase genetics potential. 610. Holy crap, though he's expensive. Jesus. And increasing potential doesn't feel like it's like the best thing at the end of the day. You only go up to 4, so you're not good in the long term. 3, 5. I mean, he's got the highest cap, but like, we can always like try to replace this. 236 for you, 11,000, 30,000, 610. Yeah, well, I guess it's gonna be you. We rest you less, which is useful probably. Oh, can we not upgrade that scientist right away? Do they not have an upgrade pip? They don't. It's only the existing scientists that can be up. Maybe they all auto upgrade after you have that. That could be the case. Oops. Don't want to do that. Alright, trikes. We want positive influence and motivated. And then we need another 2 still. This scientist spread here is rather miserable. Yeah, that'll be a little bit better. Para with undiagnosed medical ailments. Probably common cold. Alright, trike eggs. We got weak, social long-lived, weak long-lived, long-lived. We'll take all 4. Three, a 4, 5, and a 6. Avian pox. Oh shit. Quarantine all dinosaurs with avian pox for 60 seconds. Okay. Oh, but I can't tell who else has it on the screen. That sucks. I think this one? Yeah. Okay, so we gotta just get these guys moved over to the other pen before we release the trikes, and then it'll be fine. Alright, so quarantine pen. Okay, we got a 5th. 5 plus. God damn it.
Asset being transported. Transportation underway.
Maybe we should slow down so we can react more real time here and get these guys quarantined before it spreads further. Give me the dinosaur. I'm clicking right on it. What are you doing, game? UI work. There we go. I only had to click it 6 times. Alright. We got you. We'll grab you. Get you over here.
Set transit. Asset has been transported. Delivery complete. Asset transportation in progress. Asset transported.
I'm hoping that it starts ticking once we get that one in the air, but it might not.
Confirming.
Okay, we've got one with low health. Make sure we heal you up.
Asset delivery.
We don't have a gate in. Okay. Okay, it's ticking down. Excellent. So, what I want to do, I think, is I want to sedate these guys so we don't have to deal with their crap. Do we have a new one that just popped up? The timer stopped going. Why did the timer stop going? We don't have... Oh, Jesus. This is obnoxious. Ranger team, do something. There's nothing... There's no status checks to be done. Unless these guys... Yeah, that ranger team is theirs coming on to do something. Oh, Head task. Drink them a mensch. Oh no, it's counting down now. What is it? Why is it being weird? Wait, is it... Why is it sometimes counting down and sometimes not? What is going on here? I'm very confused. Let's overwrite this save. That way if we run into some weird issues where this is just refusing to work, we can just come back. Now it's ticking down. Look at that! What is that? And now it's stalled out at 8 seconds. Oh my god, just please go. Now it's going again. What the heck? Okay, so are we good to go then? We don't have to actually research it. Okay, let's clear these back out. Start with you, and then you, and then you, and then you, and then you. Get them medicated. And then we can move them. We can inoculate too. You missed one, buds.
En route to collect the asset. Asset to be collected.
Right. Territories might have gotten a little weird now.
Asset collection request received.
Crisis averted.
Asset
Let's take a look at that inoculation.
asset to be collected.
Okay. What are these guys doing in here? So, the paras are lonely. That'll be resolved soon. The packies are fine. Compies are fine. Obviously, the memenchis were all moved. Resupply, fill you up, and give me research. So if we go to the research, we have the inoculation. Oh. Oh, it's like a one-time thing? Avian pox happens, you have to react to it, isolate the dinosaurs, and then it's stopped from preventing in the future because of inoculation? Very interesting. So it's like a one-time crisis moment. That's pretty cool, actually. You have to deal with like that sort of disease outbreak like that.
Transit has commenced. Asset delivered.
Alright, let's get the trikes going. We are at 50 minutes in this video. We'll get these trikes in, and then we can start on some other stuff. Probably the raptors.
Transportation Assets in the air. Asset transportation complete.
Alright, paras are happy again. It's a little hard to tell which territory is which dinosaur.
Asset transportation underway.
I wonder if there's a hotkey to like toggle some things, maybe.
Asset in transit. Asset delivery confirmed.
Alright, the trikes are here. So, we put in a ranger station. We moved it to the center, didn't we? Yeah, so we'll need a ranger station. We'll put it here. I mean, that's fine. Oops, didn't need to hit escape, of course. Do that, but also let's get Ranger Team 2, I suppose, and just send them quickly to go check. Can we not check this trike? Excuse me? Does this trike not exist? What the fuck? Oh, no, it actually got scanned. Not sure how that happened. Okay, we need ground fiber. That's all we need. No, we're going to do a little bit of ground fiber in the center island here. And we'll do a little bit around the fringes of the lake. Just a little bit. Wait, why is this radius bigger than the brush? That's weird, and I don't like it. We'll expand this over here, I guess, a little bit thicker. Man, you're needy. I mean, you'll be fine once you get towards the water, but we'll do that. That's fine.
Transporting asset. Asset transportation complete.
Happy trikes rolling around on the ground.
Transportation underway. Confirming asset delivery.
Lovely 1993 trikes. Gotta love that skin. The osteoderms in the back improve it so much. They give it so much flavor. And it's got a really cool color. Okay, so with the addition of Triceratops, what has that done to our shops? They're almost full. Or are full. We should look at more shops. Yeah. We definitely should put some shops right over here. Especially because the raptors will be here too. So let's just start right here. Which one's the worst? They're all kind of the worst. Drinks looks like it's the worst. So we'll put the drinks closest to this section. Boba tea? I don't think so. How about... We did slushies already, right? Root beer is refreshing. Let's do some root beer. We'll need probably a skeleton display. Man, we need a lot of green in here. Let's do a fountain and a fossil display. Next worst is shopping. You should be stuffed Triceratops toys. Look how perfect that is. Give me... Definitely need a bunch of green. We're already pretty close on that. Definitely need more white than anything. I guess we'll go skeleton display, and then we go with a fountain is not sufficient. Yeesh. Yeah, we're losing like a lot of money just because we can't meet some of these modules really easily. Oh well.
Asset delivered.
We could work on the research to sort that out more in the future. Root beer, stuffed toys, and then we've got steaks, ice slushies, and hats. So, yeah, steaks was the closest one. Okay, so shopping is pretty good. Drinks are pretty good. We'll need some down here at some point. And then food, of course, is not the best. Ideally, the food would go, like, over here more, actually. Let's maneuver this a little bit more.
We need to acquire more land.
Ooh, that sounds all kinds of concerning.
We're outgrowing our current facility size. Success breeds expansion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta caution against biting off more than you can chew, which isn't a problem for the dinosaurs, but is a recurring issue for humanity.
I think it'll be all right, Dr. Malcolm. The state of California has approved the permits. They're as excited by Jurassic Park San Diego's success as we are.
There are a few requirements.
Yes, as one would expect, and I'm one who would expect.
We'll need to purchase the land, but then we should be good to go.
Good to go? Where? You know, that's always been one of the issues with this type of paleontology, hasn't it? Not where we are, but where we're headed. Because that's where you find chaos, waiting, patiently.
Alright, park expansion time. This one we can configure pretty decently, actually, which is a nice twist. Mainly down to which primary thing I pick, but I'm going more for flavor than anything here. Are these... What are the theming here? Jurassic Park, large Jurassic Park. Okay, you guys are all Jurassic Park. I don't care too much, but I just want to make sure they're Jurassic Park. Wait, see, these ones don't have the angled roofs, but these ones did? Why are these ones different? See, now they're Jurassic World. Why did these ones default to different? Is it like, why did it... I wonder if this one's gonna... Yeah, you can see the angled pieces there. Why did these change their defaults? That's so weird. Alright, well, it's fine having the match. That looks alright for any given segment of the park. So let's take a quick peek at the finances and stuff here. Total appeal is not where it needs to be, of course. That's fine. Plenty of capacity here for the guest count, which spikes every time a Rex comes into view. Ticket sales are ticket sales. Amenities, 99, 100, 100. Amenities are looking good. They're about equivalent with each other. Upkeep could be better. Especially on the non-food ones, but there's not too much we can do about that right now. Do we need to arrest anybody? No. Alright. $2 million for the park boundary expansion. Wow. Where are the... Yeah, they're down here. Modules, large amenity, general amenity models. Let's do this first. Knock that out real quick, like, and then we can look at doing some more expeditions and get some raptors. Cheaper expedition. We'll just do motivated, that's fine. But then we'll do the park boundary immediately afterwards. So, we got some territory overlap. Is it causing any issues yet? No, so far we're still good. The compies especially are sticking to their corner, which I think is really helping with potential issues with the Packies and Paras getting upset. Vehicle under threat, nothing new here. Condition's good, actually. It looks like the Rex didn't land a hit on it. Okay. We got staff improvements. We're not going to go through these shops right now. I just wanted to make sure we had it available. Oh, Ornithomimids 2 is available. Oh, we hit 2.5 stars. Fun. Let's actually... Team. Is this actually worth doing? No. Let's actually take a look at the dinosaurs we have access to now again. So if we want... Gallimimus is 3.0. So that's coming up soon. Sauropods is 3.5. Carnivores. If we want to breed more compies, we'll have to do that. And then Stegosaurus is 3.5 as well. And nothing else here makes any sense for a Lost World Central Park. There's a plane flying by. Alright. Park boundary. Scientist limit is 2. Staff is busy. We need enough logistics. We need 5 logistics and 2 dudes, which should be trivial. Unless we don't have it already. Cheaper research 2, cheaper research 4. Yeah, we just need this guy. We can put both of our cheaper research guys. We need to check, finally, if we can, if cheaper research stacks. That's an important thing. Oh, the research isn't even done yet for additional modules. Whoops. That's why we couldn't do that. Alright, give me this. Now, this costs $2 million, right? We grab you. Minus 30. Minus 51. So they stack, but they don't stack fully. So 2 cheaper research just cuts it by 50% instead of 60%. That's not bad still. There's an interesting meta game argument here to like keep these researchers going, get all the important research done, and then fire them. Like push research early and hard. And then we can like switch them over to, you know, cheaper synthesis or stuff like that and save money that way too. I think the staff system's pretty interesting. It can be a little tedious like resting them, but the hiring and like specializing your staff in certain directions is interesting. Alright, park boundary is done.
Species count is a measure of how the park is doing, and how you are doing. We're making solid progress, but we still need more dinosaurs. One way we can get there is by increasing a dinosaur's genome percentage. See that our scientists are focused on making it happen. Don't forget to check in with the Expedition Center. It should be a beehive of activity, and there's always opportunity to be found. Of course, we want everyone to come visit the dinosaurs, but we also want to track specific guest types that can affect our ratings. Remember to stay focused on our park rating for continued success.
Okay, storm coming in. I suspect the Rexes are not going to be happy with these low security fences. Let's just simply sedate the Rexes. Before we bring in the Velociraptors, we should probably do higher tier fences, I would think. Yeah, we're just going to straight up sedate them. You know, we could get that going right now, too. While I'm thinking about it. Medium, large, heavy. 5, 4, 3. We'll run them both. Actually, that saves us... Does that even work out to save money? We're saving 21,000 here, but then we got to rest her another time. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. It gets it done faster too, which is something. And staff, are you good? I don't think anybody had to rest. Yeah, we're just getting close on some resting. Okay, so we're going to call it episode here. Next time, we work on getting Velociraptor into the park, and then we're going to need one more species too after that. If we can hit 3 stars, we can bring in Gallimimus, which will be nice. And then past that point, we're kind of tapped on species if we can't push ourselves towards Stegosaurus. But we'll see if we can get to Stego. That would give us 9. Then if we need a 10th, we could always do a JP3 species. I don't think we're missing anything from Lost World. We could do Apatosaurus because of like the Apatosaur skeletons, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we do something like that or not. That'll be it for this episode. Until next time.